Welcome everybody to the first semi-final match of the Heart of the Inferno Golem tournament. This is our finale tournament for our Season 2. Many tournaments have led to this, and in the orange color we have got DonHyperion playing as the Dwarves.
In the turquoise corner we have Galactic with the good old druid boy and the elves.
Yeah, so the predictions got wrecked. We've got a high Hierophant from DonHyperion. What is happening? I mean, I'm here
disappointment.
For it. Disappointment. I'm not really disappointed. It's just surprising. I'm here for it because I don't see the man do this much.
I'm not disappointed. Just mad.
It's on brand, at least for you.
Now see. Ooh, also curiously, he's dragging the cutthroats away. I don't know. That was a Pathfinder. My apologies.
Yeah, it's all
the
good.
Pathfinder was dragging the bandits in.
It's all good because they don't actually have the release range to bully there. We have forward Shrine of Growth for our elves, same pathing for our dwarf, but for whatever reason the high Hierophant finished way faster. Oh, it's because the druid actually went creeping. But maybe Archdruid has picked up Rodstone? No. I guess he is confident enough in his ability to nuke down the stone pool before it upgrades, Psychokinetic Blast, and Obliterate. Both are skills that work on buildings, and DonHyperion is a Giga Chad, or in this case, a Giga Trixie with the hero. Knocks
Give him the good old
down
crossbow
the
bonk. So very curious. We don't see often a very contested flag fight right at the beginning on this map. Looks like these boys have been practicing together, maybe even.
Yeah, this usually happens with these two anyway. I find on the maps like this, where it's a straight down the middle kind of pathing. But the Hierophant is defending this so well. Like, she's typically speaking not great at the flag fights herself. It's that she gets that knockdown and she keeps getting the flags up because of that.
No.
But yeah, not great at taking down
Dwarves
the
do
flags.
struggle to upgrade early though, but 2 outposts are in the bank. After that we need some choppy boys.
Oh no, one of the stonecutter workers is running back and forth. That is very unfortunate. That happens when you place your stonecutters way too close to the stone. But yeah, 3 stonecutters, 1 hunting cabin, and it should be 1 charburner coming up soon. We've got Galactic going for the harass. And yeah, also these double scouting posts early on for the dwarves are a little bit expensive, so you know, it is what it is. DonHyperion will have to take a moment here.
No. Just take a knee, have a little sip of beer in the stonecutter mansion. Chilling. Oh, actually, looks like when you call them in, there's actually a dude chilling inside.
Yes,
I can see his little feet.
Yes, sir. Well, Archdruid
I don't like
is
this.
doing a lot of harassment. This is denying so much economy.
Oh, interesting. I'm not sure if that was on purpose. I think the fire totem there caused all of these workers to go to the right side. Oh boy, the druid!
It blocked the hero's pathing. That's insane. By the way, we've got like max level worker upgrades for DonHyperion. He actually did 3 of them before Galactic even got in. Now Galactic has a 100 health hero, and I think he needs to avoid all the things.
So he won this fight very decisively, and now he's keeping the stonecutter spelled. He has no income at the moment.
Oh.
After defending the harass. Oh, and he's not noticing.
Yeah, hopefully DonHyperion will realize, because the longer that goes on, the worse it gets. Especially with Galactic being all over his stonecutters in the other bases is honestly just really merciless. We've got the Elven Banner coming up in the middle, and as predicted, Galactic is not really bothering with fighting the creeps. I think he's drank his last of the potions. No. He somehow got himself 4 more potions. Where is that coming from? Did he buy it at the enemy shop? Oh, it's still not. Oh no.
Like, I can't overstate it. This is a disaster. He defended this so well. I'm not even sure if that the totem gather switch was on purpose, because if it is, that's some really cool tech. And then he threw it all away by having them all belled. Sometimes harassment is just about getting into your opponent's head and make them make mistakes.
Yeah, he's already looked at his income and decided it's better to just recycle that harassed stone.
Oh, he noticed. Hallelujah.
Whew, okay, we're back in business. This is actually doable from here. I really like that defense with the guard totems, by the way. Those are from the shops. The Hierophant herself can summon some, but they are lasting way less time.
No,
We don't
that is
actually
still
have...
easily like about 30 resources of income that he missed out on there.
Yeah.
That's pretty brutal.
So we're nearing up on the 6-minute mark, and the Hierophant is still level 1.
Poor gal. But she's on a merry little way. There's some bandits to shoot some bolts through.
Yep.
Blah, blah, blah.
Archer on
speak today,
level
apparently.
3 has 2 points left. We've got 2 points in brute force already. I assume we'll see deep waters. Yeah, there it is. And nature's gift. So that usually indicates that Galactic is intending to play some tier 1 stuff. There's a lot of guardians getting queued in the main base, while he doesn't have the wood to actually make a grove. Fair enough.
I think it's also interesting to note out that he didn't pick scatter shot, so I think he was just expecting to have to defend here.
Yeah. It's...
Which makes this whole process here slower, and it's biting him in the butt again with the stone pole here.
Yeah, this time it's going to be a lot harder because the Archer is now level 3. There's a lot more extra damage coming through. But that fire totem is actually blocking the Archer's path. He can't make the flag happen. And once again, it's the Hierophant who wins out.
That DonHyperion is... These hero fights are going really well in his favor. He's doing extremely well there. Let's hope his economy stays on track.
He gets up a flag again. That's actually crazy. Well, the Guardians, however, have super high DPS, and they'll be getting rid of her without any trouble. Galactic finally gets to steal a flag, but he also has so many sectors already. That is... With how many upgrades he has, I think it's safe to say he is gonna rush very soon. Yeah. Already making his second grove, by the way.
Galactic never bothered with any of the other flags, or they got taken down, so... sorry, DonHyperion. Yes. So Galactic is in a very comfortable position. I mean, dwarves can play the tall game. It's just not what they love to do. But we'll see how it plays out. At the moment, Galactic has a very nice macro lead. And DonHyperion couldn't make his micro matter because he forgot to switch the stone cutters back on.
Yeah, it's always a disaster, and playing the tall game does require a lot of stone.
Indeed.
Well, Galactic is more interested in reaching level 5 for those capstone skills.
I was about to say, so Galactic is teching up as well.
Oh, he is?
So there might be a timing here where DonHyperion has more units still and can go after those iron sectors.
Well, that's still a huge population disadvantage right now, but yes, because of the attacking, Galactic will be able to only do so many extra units from here. That said, I think that's enough Guardians to knock down one outpost.
Indeed, also the Archdruid. Okay, I don't think he gets it through this camp, but he's very close to 5.
Oh, they're teleporting. Where are they going? To defend the flag. He really wants this base, and it works out.
Interesting.
Securing this is a big deal because there's an Ice Wyvern that could be taken down. And that will catapult him straight away to level 6, but he's teleporting back to finish the skellies? I guess it's quicker, easier.
No, I mean, that was pretty nice. Especially like the Godstone controllers, I think, on these bigger maps, very underutilized and underappreciated. So if you can jump around like a mad dog, you can see some good stuff, hopefully. And he's picking up your tiers. Excellent.
Oh yeah, great. Now, DonHyperion is trying to do the same thing, going after the Revenants. But with Galactic... Oh, he didn't actually make it to level 5, but he has a lot of potions, like you said. It's 8 and 1. That's a lot of health potions. And honestly, Archer doesn't need that many focus potions.
Nah.
Especially with 2 points in deep waters. Should be good to go.
It's only in like very long fights in the late game. Yeah. Or very, very heavy early fights.
Well,
and there we go, Ice Wyvern.
That's crazy. Ooh. He didn't get to freeze anyone.
Also, he just jumped straight to level 6.
Yep. Which is actually a great moment to abuse Crushed Spirits. There is another big creep right here in the middle. the Tempest Golem, who has a lot of armor. So if you meme beam that guy down to reduce the resistances, the Guardians might actually be able to take him.
Indeed, it's always a good time. And yeah, he went to classic build. But you did put, I think you put one more in deep water, so level 3.
Oh, wow.
So he ain't gonna run out of mana anytime soon.
Yeah, that's
His
what you
powers
get from...
are gonna be a bit weak. He only has 2 points in brute power. But I mean, against the level 3 Hierophant, who still hasn't picked up the cleaving shot, which is interesting. Also hasn't been to the shop or anything.
Yeah, that's a problem, because the Hierophant hugely benefits from the stronger weapon. Especially once you do have Scatter Shot. But instead we have a healing totem, so very different kind of gameplay here that we're seeing from our dwarves. The Frontier Post will almost certainly be punished.
I have in the past used a totem build with a Hierophant against the elves, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, not from this position.
No.
Where everybody just gets roasted.
Oh, the Vombo combo was really in there. And
Oh,
we
here
even
it
got the
comes.
Meme Beam.
Sayonara, dear sweet princess.
Yikes, she's dead. And they're out of here. How many Guardians died for this? 3? Is that it?
Pretty much.
Oh my god. So they take down the base, they kill more units than they've lost, and Galactic gets some XP out of it.
Yeah, this is. I want to talk it sweetly, but I think this is spiraling out of control. And like as I was saying, like the totem build can work. It's very iffy though, and you have to be very aggressive with it. And the trick is you just take the level 1 totems and then you put them into your enemy's army straight up. And then they usually elves etc. have enough cleave or attack moves that you can trigger the Ways of the Earth pass, because the Impair, Enfeeble and Weakness is pretty good against dwarves. Because damage is kind of what your dwarfy boys lack.
Yeah, absolutely. Once the sentries are in, things change, but the thing is, we also have the protectors, and those give a lot of extra armor to both the Guardians and actually each other.
Exactly,
the
and they just cleave your front line.
Yeah. That's coming soon, no doubt, because Galactic has a lot of Iron Mines. Just looking around here, I think I'm counting 6, 7 actually. Whoa.
That's a scenario where it can work, but it's risky. Especially if your enemy has weakened spirits, because you do have to get pretty close for those totems to put them anywhere.
Yes, sir. Now, another problem is that DonHyperion is still in tier 1. He cannot actually make farms. That's coming in tier 2, so he's clicking up to the capital. It's working. We'll get there.
Yeah, but everything in this game takes a little while. SpellForce strategy is build strategy. So that's no food for quite a while for DonHyperion. Speaking of, we have the tier 3 armor for our druid boy and a health ring, which is nice from the wyvern. And yeah, DonHyperion working on the wyvern there. Let's hope he goes to the shop soon, otherwise he's just going to get absolutely nuked again.
Yeah, that level 5 is absolutely essential for this hero to properly function. And now we've got it, so let's see what he does with it. We've got also a health ring here. Time to pick up, buddy. And we've got the totem infusion, which buffs them as long as you're nearby. Not sure about the exact numbers.
Yeah, the buff one I haven't found to be that great. But also another thing that's disgusting for Galactic is his iron economy is going out of style. Or like putting it like it's going out of style. He's got like what was it, 6, 7, 8 iron mines already.
Really? Wow. Yeah, I guess he really wants to go down the Warden path at this point, which he's made several of.
That looked like the totem wasn't healing at all. Interesting. Might have to look into that. Oh, there's still skeletons that Galactic could farm as well.
Oh no. Any piece of XP that the Archer can have access to is just a disaster for the dwarves at this point. Oh no. They're coming through the Godstone. That's creating a lot of space to bully with the AoEs. Obliterate level 2 goes down as well. And that's an Alice Wrath, but I didn't see no fire.
No. So I'm trying to see how much the healing, the totem heals, and it's not a lot. It's like 20 a tick, and that's every 3 seconds or so.
Yeah, I guess it gets a lot better with power though.
It's a sad state of affairs. Well, we do have Scattershot now, though.
Yes, we do.
But nothing that's really terribly vulnerable.
Ooh. Yeah, that's just once again brutal. And Galactic is happy to just stick around and, you know, chip away at this army, it seems.
Oh my god, he's just sitting in the fire! Believing in the totem.
Cannot out-heal that. Some of these Axilers actually are not getting healed, I'm pretty sure. Are they all getting healed?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I can't really tell how much it's healing. It doesn't feel like a significant amount.
Yeah, it's just a bit slow.
Also, we have another problem for DonHyperion, is the good old population cap has been reached.
Oh no, and it gets worse, Matt Hat. The Protector upgrade is in. Now they will cleave and hit targets in front. Not just the one, and they make an epic sound too. Galactic has had enough of tier 2, in fact. He's going tier 3 at the 170 population, very understandable. But right now he doesn't have any Lenya, so tier 3 doesn't really benefit. Guess what has
this
Lenya?
map is very unique in the regard that you have to go out of your way all the way to the sidelines. Or fight for the middle to get that Lenya in.
Yeah, the Meme Beam is doing its job with massive resistance reductions, got the good interrupt in as well. Plus the tier 2 army is already really potent in taking down the Tempest Golem. Dwarves nearby
sacrifices though. A couple of Guardians, but that's just free pop cap to replace with iron units.
Yes, sir. Well, Galactic reaches level 8. Picks up his Amulet of Omnipotence as if he hadn't had enough focus already. Also, this Archer is 2450 health right now.
It's a beefy boy.
That's a lot for a caster character.
Nope, that's almost 1,000 more than our girl, yeah?
Yep. And as casters ourselves, we would know.
Who, by the way, has still no gear.
Oh.
Feels a little bad, man.
Yeah, forgot to equip the Revitalizing Ring, which would help. But still, you want that tier 3 weapon, as it's just so much better than the base version.
Oh, that's nice. The problem is they're all in the front line. They're gonna get cleaved, those air shepherds.
Yeah, they're really trying to help, and it helps against that Wombo combo as well. But like, it's just 20 resistance reductions, and Galactic just unlocked a lot more than that in his brute force.
Yeah, this is a masterclass in the very traditional elf death ball. You hit that tier 1 army with your tier 2 army, you have the druid and support, you just nuke everything.
Yeah, it started to look really tough. The observation tower is nowhere near going to be enough to take care of this high Hierophant getting meme beamed and probably killed as well here.
No. DonHyperion with that early game blunder, he started from the bottom and he found his way downwards.
How much does that do? The Psychokinetic Blast, 320 magic damage at the moment.
That's a
wow.
brutal boy.
I wonder if Galactic would want to get like level 2 of it, because it reduces focus by 16. That's pretty intense.
Could be interesting against those reserve builds, like aura builds.
Yeah. But this was a tech base for our dwarves. This is where the inventor was, I think. He still has the workshop though. So maybe the dwarves can get something going with tier 2 units, but it's grasping at straws at the moment. There's not that many bases in general.
If he would have gone for the other totem direction where he debuffs, I mean, it's still a goddamn long shot. But golems do not trade very well into protectors.
No, they don't. Yeah, protectors just give so much armor, and then you've got the wardens to take them down. Not even close.
And even the tower tech can't help anymore.
No. Oh, look. Galactic is looking to trade away his guardians to get better units out. He separated them into a new group. And will take over the middle. He's got Lenya harvesting coming in. And they're cutting those leaves down pretty good. See what his next techs are. It looks like all groves for the moment. The Arcane Smithy will probably just upgrade the tier 2 units. And we probably won't be seeing any of the tier 3 stuff for a longer time until Galactic has access to the side base as well. Needs lots of Lanya. And the Purifier is only just finishing up. He doesn't yet have the wood. Oh, maybe the Worker is stuck actually. Oh, it is. The Worker is stuck to the Lanya Purifier. So that's going to be annoying. But I think Galactic has enough going for himself that he doesn't need the help. Oh, the Guardians. They are not taking down the base. They're fighting the Earthshapers. And it's going pretty badly for them.
Yeah, the good old slice and dice of the Guardian boys. Pretty good.
Oh. What just happened? My game crashed. Well, I think it's fairly clear what would have happened. So we don't really need to get back in there, but maybe next time we will join a little bit earlier into the cast. Welcome everybody to game 2. We have got DonHyperion in the orange color, playing as the dwarves and once again picking the High Hierophant.
And in the not orange color, we have Galactic with his trusty elves and a trusty Archdruid.
Wow, it's not the High Hierophant. Immediately going for the cutthroats. Are gonna be bullied a little bit by that Mole Rider, who slows down the Archdruid by 40% there. Not for long though, as he was sticking around anyway. Should be a quick sector pickup again from DonHyperion, same strategy as before, but I do feel like this might get kind of countered by what Galactic likes to do, which is multi-base harassment.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like, just not having that level, or also the bandits got pulled in. So the stone pole should be going up. But it could have been bad.
Yeah, that one should be fine. Pathfinder looking to be in trouble. Gets picked off. The bottom stone pole will need some recycle tricks here. Ooh, Guardian might actually go down to the Mole Rider if it can chase. Nice shot to finish it off. And here we go again. DonHyperion with excellent stone pole placement, forcing Galactic away despite the level disadvantage. Kills 2 units. This is a great start.
Oh, he lost!
No,
he lost his home flag.
No, the other flag was taking resources away. That is tough. Galactic will just steal this now.
Yeah, I think it was already upgrading, so he must have cancelled it to get the stone pole in the middle up. That's a yikes.
Oh, wait a second, Matt Hat. The Evan Banner almost went down as well, but Galactic's so fortunate here, just about getting it up. And the other Evan Banner, I'm almost 100% sure that one comes up now, unless we've got Axe Wielders coming in, which we don't. Dwarves are trying to make trouble in the Elven base.
Yeah, thanks to the buff on the scouts in general, it's a little bit more efficient. And we do not see walker upgrades for our Elven boy.
Yeah, but do they need it? This Hierophant can only stick around for so long. She doesn't have much health. And the Archer is an absolute bully when it comes to single target damage.
Well, I think if you upgrade it, the Hierophant has to spend more time killing singular ones.
True. Well, I guess you can always go to the shop and buy some potions for her. That's not an issue. It's just level 1, you run out of focus so fast, it's hard to stick around for long. So DonHyperion will have to leave at some point. Galactic still not upgrading the opposite side of the map.
Oh, is he gonna go on the wall? It's been a while since we've seen a fight on those. On this side there are no walls.
Yeah, it's just cliffs here, but the other side has these walls which you can actually mount with your ranged units. Very funny.
And oh no, the axe wielder on the right got cornered by those 2 guardians. And was spazzing around.
Yeah, trying to run away, but there's no escape from this location. They are in ranged mode now. That's it.
We need an RTS where you can jump off cliffs. just to deny XP. Yeet yourself off the cliffs. Okay, so the Elven banner in front of the dwarf base has not been going up. Also, no axe wielder has been sent there.
Yeah, huge surprise, man. Galactic didn't care for this base. Said he's upgrading his front one. Things that could have been.
It is hard to, especially if he wants to tech rush as is per usual. It's hard to hold that one because you do need stuff to defend it.
Yeah.
That being said, of course, DonHyperion has been stuck with one sector this entire time so far, so was forced to upgrade.
Well, he's finally fixing it. Still, he's ignoring the creeps and he's just going forward. Here come the Guardians, and they're gonna just bully the workers into the Stonecutter. Could destroy the Stonecutter for that matter if they want. Hierophant forced to go and defend.
I'm just amazed those bandits are still alive.
Yes, they are. But so is the scouting post, and I guess the Hierophant could quickly go and pick up the XP here. Might as well. Guardian is tailing through the middle. It's a long way to go.
I think they want to go for the Dire Bear.
Oh, for the bottom sector. Yeah, that makes a... Ooh! That was a strong punch.
Get slapped for the trouble.
Right, there comes
and
level
hey!
1.
That's level 2 for Hierophant.
Level 2,
from the
yes.
bandit.
Leaves the gold behind, that's unfortunate. When it comes to picking up the items later. Shopping trip
you
will
know
be
how it is.
Embarrassing. Card declined.
You shouldn't pick up everything that's lying on the ground.
Levatus in the chat says that Galactic's woodcutter stayed belled for 2 minutes. Wasn't looking there, sorry. But yeah, that's painful.
Yeah, looks like we have a reverse situation then. Let's see how much of a difference it makes.
Yeah, you know, good thing about SpellForce is that anybody can spectate live and there's no limit. So if someone else wanted to cover our tournaments, they are actually totally allowed to. You know, on the side.
As a notice, you may talk about gaming as well. Alright, my Guardian's being avenged in. And the Super Cleave Bear is going to town.
It's already pretty weak after all this. We're gonna see a bit of healing to keep the Guardians going even through the weakening. Bear cannot bear this.
Down she goes.
Galactic
And every time I just look at the Hierophant and I feel so sad for her just waddling around. She just seems to be so aimless. Let's see what what's going to happen. Ooh. Okay, we have a lot of big rally just straight up down south. Oh, he didn't pick up any Godstone.
The interesting part with going for 2 bears after this early game is that it will straight away get you to level 5.
Indeed.
All you needed other than that is just the free creep camps with the bandits. And Galactic has a right... Oh wait, what happened? Missing Missing 5 XP, that's 1 punch from something coming through. That's annoying. He can get a worker kill and fix it. But
There must be a bandit around somewhere.
Oh
Ooh.
no!
Hyperion
No.
is killing the bandits on the left. I'm not sure if she's in range.
She's not. There's no way. She's still level 2.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've only watched Warcraft 3 or something like that in the past, XP works a little bit different in this game. It doesn't have unlimited range or targets whoever's closer, and it's shared XP, so whoever it's not on a lasted basis, it's percentage based. Okay, we've got a little dwarf raid that is getting shut down here.
Yeah, very nice movement with the Guardians, and yeah, several of these will be going down. They switch to ranged mode, they can pick off the remaining ones. Can they though?
Oh, slight miskick. The miskick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's annoying, but Galactic is at level 5, so let's take a look at his skill picks. He's got Obliterate level 2. He's got Ellen's Wrath, and the whole shebang on the right side for the area skills. Psycho Blast and Brute Force 2. Trying to steal as much XP as he can from that Dire Bear. Alright, there it is.
Oh, got it.
I think Galactic got the bag.
Nice.
Yeah, that's brutal. All of his units stay alive too, destroying Stone Hall. How many does DonHyperion even have right now? Just the 2. Have you got an extra hunting cabin in DonHyperion's main? What happened with that? There's also Charburner. I would love to see that recycled.
It would be nice indeed. I mean, I have seen... I'm not sure if it was DonHyperion the other day. We have seen him utilizing an extra building and switching it back and forth. But
Yeah,
it's a bit of a rare thing.
If you're bullied, it makes sense. Now Galactic is going tier 2 himself. Got an extra grove coming up in the main. Lots of
also have a
negative wood.
second hunt in the middle as well. And the nice thing about SpellForce 3 is you can get 100% of your resources back by recycling.
Yes. Yeah, lots of economic fixing you can do by just shuffling around your buildings.
Alright, DonHyperion on his way to take the Western Bear here. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough for level 5. It could be.
Almost certainly not. 4.5 maybe? Yeah, 4.6. That's not bad.
Oh yeah, he didn't get the full other bear, that's why.
Yeah, and he didn't get the creeps in the... what is this, 11 o'clock
Oh god,
position.
yeah. The creeping has been dreadful. I already blanked that out of my mind.
Yeah, several of the Guardians are dropping, though that really helps with the experience game here.
Indeed. Let's have a look here. I think is he going the same build like last time? Okay, no, he doesn't have healing this time. Scattershot was picked earlier. Okay, lots of brute force, so I'm assuming it's gonna be a barrage build.
This is very nice for Galactic, by the way, how he's going around to all the other bases meanwhile. And yeah, with that, he's able to secure some hard-to-get bases, actually. And we'll be just able to teleport back and be fine.
Indeed. Might even get the southern iron sector. That's always nice for the elves. I think he needs to go home. There we go.
Yeah, maybe later. I mean, he's got several Godstones now to connect with. Druid gets knocked down on his booty and stays down for a moment there. But he's still got all these skills, and I don't think DonHyperion should try to engage this without the better gear, without the level 5 skills, and all that. Right now, he has not been to the shop. He's got 4k in the bank. Definitely could afford a better crossbow with that.
Indeed. Oh, this could be a trouble if he loses all his stoneholds down here. It would be even more interesting if the druid was actually there and could pick up the resources that are gonna be dropped. Because if it's a production building, they have to deliver the resources in there, and they can be picked up when you destroy it. Oh, he didn't block the exit here with the guardians. Oh, but still.
Beautiful obliterate too, severely weakening all of these axialers. They're just one tap away from dying. Galactic disengages. I kind of wish he just continued, because his skills are gonna be back off cooldown. He's got enough mana.
Yeah, the obliterate should catch them eventually. But let's look at his iron mines. So he's starting production up here, so that's one. Let's see. Okay, he's starting in the eastern sector. That should be fairly safe. And he's grabbing a couple of the others.
Oh.
So they're still in the process of upgrading.
We're getting spicy though. Galactic is multi-pronging while DonHyperion is attempting to go for the Scorching Wyvern. That could be very interesting, but I think Galactic wins it out in this situation, as he's gonna guaranteedly have a base kill. One of these will go down.
Indeed. And it looks like DonHyperion is going to decide to just ignore both of them.
Oh no, not both.
Nah, he's got to go for the fortified. There we go.
Yeah, there's just too much stuff here to save, so has to. And Galactic does back off. He knows this is too much.
There is the first fire golem, so tech-wise we're pretty even.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh man, but yeah, DonHyperion does not have many bases. To be fair, he is a dwarf, so it's a bit too expected.
Yeah.
He just lost one.
I like it that he's actually trying to just fortify these front areas where Galactic is most likely to hit. It's actually tough for these guys.
The druid's overstaying his wake-up a bit, but let's see if this fortified outpost is gonna go down. Nope. Golem says no.
Yeah, Guardians will have to run out some weird way, escaping through the main of DonHyperion. Hopefully they don't get caught on their way out, but then again, DonHyperion could use a break right now.
The question is, are those Guardians locked in there with them? Or are they locked in there with the Guardians? Because he did not continue to chase them. And they're wreaking havoc on his base economy now.
Well, the Charburner is certainly in trouble. The hunting cabin finally gets recycled, as there's almost no hunt left. Galactic still bullying. No tier 2 units from the man. Is he skipping to tier 3 or something? What is this? He's getting protectors. He is doing the thing.
So it's an interesting map in the sense that there's iron in the main, and I always forget about it when I play it.
Yeah, very true. So you usually don't need that until much later.
Indeed.
Like when your wood is running low.
What was that? What? He just teleported from the Stonehold to the Godstone. Oh wait, no, he went to the west. Sorry.
Yeah, the Godstone guys came from the home base, I think. So they should still be able to defend this. That's a very good move. Now lots of Guardians have gone down, and the threat level is just severely decreased. The hero could now join the main fight.
No, that was pretty nice, but yeah, those Guardians need to be dealt with. That is the weird thing in SpellForce. Like everything has the same speed, so there is not really a time where you can just let them run away and catch them with something later.
Mad Hat, we've got it.
Yes, the walls. Take the walls.
Well, DonHyperion even noticed this.
I want to see them put their bows out. Come on. Bust the bows out.
Shoot from the walls, let's go.
Okay, can they hit the iron mines from the Caranel there?
They're just leaving. Yeah. There's not much they can do from up there. That's the real problem, but it's cool.
I wanted to see them try.
I mean, you could always hide a unit there, especially if you're dwarves, for tunnels later down the line, but you'd have to be the attacking player, not the player that's defending there.
No. I mean, Galactic is pretty happy with this. He's got a lot of the map, so he's just happy to just throw in some stuff, do some harass, build up his iron mines, and we even have like upgraded iron mines in the east.
Whoa.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, we don't see that so often, but look, this is a matchup against dwarves. If the elves can destroy some buildings and pick up the stone after, they're gonna be rich. So where does the stone go? Into this kind of stuff.
No. Oh, we do have level 5 for the Hierophant. I missed it. Bless you.
Thanks.
And we do have the barrage and lots of brute force. So yeah, no totem shenanigans.
Yeah,
I would love to see
four
some
forts in.
cooldowns though, because barrage has a ridiculously low cooldown.
Yeah, it's 25 seconds as is. You could certainly get those numbers down further.
No. Nope, some wanderers. One is even falling to the axe wielders. Pretty efficiently. But the rest are getting picked off.
Oh, I missed the kill on Scorching Wyvern. Sorry about that. So we're level 6 now for DonHyperion. He's got himself scatter shot ammunition too.
We have a heavy no-equip situation here for DonHyperion.
He's got himself the tier 2 items. I've never seen
Yeah,
a top Fury level 2.
I don't think I've ever seen that item either. I'm curious to see actually how it looks.
Well, hopefully when he kills the next Wyvern, he will equip those things. It looks very cool on the icon, which is usually pretty close to how it looks in reality.
Yeah. Okay, we've got some guardians going down in the west. And infectious wyverns getting absolutely murdered by these golems.
Oh, there it is. There it is. We've got it equipped.
Oh,
Take out your cameras, everybody.
you'll never see it again.
Wow.
That's very steampunky. Actually, or is it? It's strange.
Yeah, it looks kind of metallic. On the whole thing. Very
It kind of
cool.
reminds me of like the Mirkwood elves from The Hobbit. Just more rectangular. For some reason. It's like the same kind of strange metal. Okay, we've got a base trade coming in. Ooh, that's a lot of granatols. The workshop. And the rest. Oh no, the workshop has everything in there. So, fun fact. If you destroy an outpost where the workshop is currently researching stuff, and then you don't destroy the workshop, you can't cancel these things, so you can't build a new workshop and get them there.
Yeah, that's tough.
Had to learn that one the hard way. Oh, the druid though! Oh!
Might be looking to go down there, and the fire golems are just pushing through the army. They don't care about your weight. Elves are a little bit too light for them.
No. And we went a little bit too hard on the ballistas. I think you needed to invest into some wardens after seeing the fire golems.
I think I agree, Matt Hat. This is not a very fighty army for the elves. A very good siege army, but now they're gonna get blasted by the high Hierophant as well. Tons of shielding coming in. Galactic trying to teleport in for pushing the units out of the way, basically. It's a very interesting new thing that people have picked up on.
Oh, but he just focused a Shrine of Growth while he was fighting the army, and that's an elven army. You still gotta respect it.
Yeah. Takes down the hero, though, and it looks like DonHyperion had enough units to kind of make it work. Another great barrage.
Just about. Oh, and now,
Wow.
yeah, and that's where the Hierophant is always clutch, like picking off stragglers
Yes.
with the cleaving shot.
Yeah, those weak units just can't resist it, and at least she's got the level 2 crossbow. So a lot more damage than normal. 168 now on it. I think she's going to
Pretty
turn
good
around.
fight for Hyperion, but not if he loses his hero here.
Ooh, another great barrage coming in. Would be nice to retarget the sentries onto the units. They don't do much to the building anyway. But yeah, he takes it down regardless. It's just a numbers game at this point when you have that many golems. 10 golems. And their upgrade is through, Mad Hat. We might be seeing them siege down the main. Maybe not right now, but it's certainly possible. Galactic is trying to recuperate. He's at 91 pop. His hero is somewhere. Actually, oh, it's with the army. Was shopping. And we've got the armor. I think he was just buying potions, honestly. Galactic trying to go tier 3? What? Can he really afford that right now?
Ooh, no.
That thing is like 40 food, isn't it?
Like, if to set up your tier
20.
3, tier 4 economy, it's insanely expensive in wood. It's like almost 200 wood. Plus,
Well.
Oh god, here comes the one nuke Shrine of Growth. Bye-bye. Almost one-tapped it.
Wow, that's very strong. That is
Very
super
overkill.
strong. Maybe you don't need 10 golems? I don't know. Is that more than 10 now? By the way, is that a berserker I've just seen? Yes, it is. 15 fire golems! This is a main killer.
It is indeed. But against that elven army with all those wardens, they can go down rather quickly.
Yeah, very
They
true.
do not have defenses.
Adding the berserkers will be important. Galactic is just happily chasing right this second.
Give him the good old fire crotch. We have a very bad rally situation going on here. A lot of units getting harassed down. But could also be a sandwich opportunity.
Like his border fortress in the middle for sure. Wouldn't mind seeing a bunch of more berserkers, like I said, as well as maybe balloons.
No, berserkers are pretty damn spicy, but against elves without the glowy axes, they do struggle a bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, the protectors have no magical resist, but they would heavily resist the strike.
Ooh, I don't like this, and he's just force pathing through. He's getting a sandwich though.
Yeah, he's getting some nice cleaves, and the numbers are still slightly in favor of DonHyperion, but not that much. He's just gonna
What are you
shoot
doing?
down the base.
Okay.
I guess it was only one shot, but still taking a lot of damage in the meantime. Loftus Golem so far right now.
They're doing better than I would have thought, but I think this is mutual assured destruction here. I think the elves are gonna come ahead. Oh, get those golems out. Nope. One more face plants. I think that was very decent for Galactic here. Like, golems are expensive.
Yeah, verily. Eventually the dwarves will run out of these resources. There's only so much iron on the map, and they only own half. If Galactic is the one taking good trades, this will go pretty badly over time. Is that a helmet on DonHyperion's hero? You are joking me. He's got the tier 3 Neathouse Fury as well. But yeah, we've got the horny helmet.
Oh, they finally made it a crown. It used to be like a beer mug, didn't it?
Well, was it?
I don't remember. Like, I think you can get some kind of beer mug. I've just never seen the helmet.
I think that might be the Warrior of the Depths one. Not sure.
Well, the Warrior of the Depth one looks like a bucket.
Yeah.
Probably works like a bucket, but it isn't a bucket.
It has the potential to be a bucket.
Yep. Oh, and how's DonHyperion's tier 3 resource situation? Okay, he did. Oh, never mind. Wrong map. Where? I keep forgetting it. Then oh, they're just in a lower sector.
Well, there's some in the side sectors,
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah.
but it's also
he's
with the
not-
vibrant sectors, which he hasn't gotten yet.
I don't think he's not gathering any. And like, berserkers are too expensive to throw in there without glowy axes. Also, just ineffective.
Yeah. Well, we've got the shields up, but they won't last very long. Several of them will be turning off immediately.
At the moment, Galactic made the mistake of just right-clicking to the back, so all his archers are mostly in the back, so the golems could get on top of it. I do not like the sieging under fire.
Yeah, this is not efficient. Galactic can rebuild that base fairly cheaply, and he's getting way more units than the building costs him. Oh my goodness.
Also, the Hierophant wasn't participating in this entire fight.
Yeah, there were a lot of missing units. Galactic maintains his population lead and it's getting bigger. 180 now to 151.
Okay, the Punchy boys are doing pretty good work here, though. And I do like the continued use of the Earth Shapers. Because, like, the Fire Golems are a lot beefier once you have that going.
We have protectors at home.
Exactly. Just T-posing and praising the sun. By the power of T-pose, you shan't quit.
Oh, again, sieging it down. That's a good one, though.
Yeah, that one's pretty decent as long as it doesn't forget to unswitch. But this entire army is so low. It's giving me anxiety.
Let's take a quick look what they've got infrastructure-wise. The Heart of the Forests are starting to come up for Galactic. He's working on some stuff with with Lenya. That's the Immaculate Armors upgrade coming through for the Protectors. The Blessed Wood for the Wanderers and Enchanted Spears for the Wardens. There's actually not a lot of Wardens to see. Oh, there are 15 Wardens and 14 Wanderers.
I was about to say
20 Protectors. So, yeah, sorry, I was getting confused with the glow.
That's fine. The Wardens are pretty disgusting when they get upgraded.
Yep.
That's a mighty damage upgrade. It did get nerfed, I believe, but it's still pretty good.
Well, we've got
we do finally see some Moonsilver being done. So Enchanted Axes are coming in, and Pyromancer Incinerate. So it looks like we're trying to get there as well.
Yeah, Pyromancers are typically speaking just worse versions of what the elves could do with their Winter Mages. So I'm not really convinced of that. I like the Berserker idea.
And especially Wardens have 25 magic resist, Wanderers have 0, so there's nothing crazy vulnerable in this army.
Yeah.
Towards magic damage.
And there won't be either. That's the thing.
Oh, but the glowy axes are in, and they're looking dapper.
Well, Galactic has got himself a shielding amulet. He's got 11,000 resources. He's gonna be level 8 and something.
Now, one thing to note is that our Berserkers did get nerfed against buildings.
Yes.
So their overall damage output has been nerfed, but they get... Holy crap, are they stronger against creatures now? It's plus 60 weapon damage against creatures. So that would be 270 Rhea. With the Berserker shout. Alright, T-posing to victory. Golems are trying to get in there. It's pretty spicy. I do not know where the Hierophant is. She's trying to get in there for a barrage. Oh, but the elves, they just don't care about magic damage.
No, this is a really brutal fight, and it looks like Galactic is able to maintain his population, but so is DonHyperion. I'm afraid most of that is at home. Whereas for Galactic, it's on the battlefield right here, right now. 4 golems dying in the space of 2 seconds. Oh my goodness. DonHyperion has to leg it back home.
Yeah, that was very brutal. Like, this showed just the power of the Protectors in combination with the healing of a level 9 Druid, by the way, who has full-on brute force, and he's even styling by not equipping the shield on the amulet.
Yeah, and it gets much worse because the Winter Mages are starting to show up for Galactic. They are gonna be absolutely brutal, and if they get in the front lines, they will be able to freeze half the enemy army.
It is a meme, but it checks out.
Is it though? Against dwarves? What would kill them?
Yeah, I mean, if you're really on point. I just haven't seen any player actually pull it off properly.
Right. Yeah, it's not often that we see the elves getting to this stage anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah, all the upgrades are through. The Protectors are now almost 2,000 health, and they are getting healed.
Yeah, the healing of the Druid is just superior. I was curious if he actually had flash to life, but he doesn't have that. It is actually quite good against these lower tier armies where something always dies. If you position the Druid close to your guys, because it also gives like empower to them.
Yeah, the fortified outposts will be dropping pretty easily, so no more Moonsilver from this base, at least for DonHyperion. He's not currently getting it from the other spots, So that was all the Moon Silver, actually.
Oh, no, it wasn't? Why would you put that in the front?
I mean, it's okay, but you gotta have the others.
Indeed. Well, does he have... Oh, he also hasn't upgraded the Wyvern sectors.
Yes, that's a problem, and DonHyperion's eco is kind of falling apart right now. He's trying to get more Charburners in this base, as... Yeah, this Border Fortress base is, like, empty. Gonna lose the iron even in it.
No, tunnel goes down, which is, I think, believe 25 stone, so it ain't cheap. One protector finally went down. 25 more to go.
Sometimes they die. Not very often.
It's when they're all lonely and single, then they die. Oh god. But a protector with the power of her lovers beside her. Unstoppable force of nature.
Yeah, that's a lot of lovers over there. We've got the Wardens taking down units one at a time. Absolutely no mercy here. The Wanderer is also cleaving through everyone with their pass-through arrows. Got the flanking attempt on the Ballista, but I'm not even sure it matters. The Border Fortress will be just going down as is.
Indeed. I mean, those protectors gave us the best role-playing of the Sacred Band of Thebes. That one's for the history nerds. They will know what I mean. They fought together and they died together. In the name of love. Not sure what that golem died for, but it didn't look like love.
Can they even?
I have no idea how sentient they are.
Well, Galactic's Archduke has a full wheel of brute force, full wheel of concentration. Got obliterate too from earlier, and yeah, you don't really need to upgrade the area skills. You've got concentration anyway for that.
Yeah. This is a fully powered and operational Elven Blob.
Yes, sir, and we've got on the meme beam, it's a minus 64% damage reduction. It's, armor reduction. So that's completely bonkers.
Yeah. And it also does, it also enfeebles, so if she gets, if she tries to shotgun while she's under the influence, it's not gonna do much.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we've got Winter Mages. The only thing that's missing is the Danger Chicken and the Tree Boy.
Which might happen, but you have to get the center for it. That's the only place where we've got the altar.
Indeed.
It's a very contested map in that way. I think Galactic might actually do it.
Do Winter Mages? Oh damn, Winter Mages have really strong attack speed. I think that's what sets them apart.
Yeah, part of.
It's every 2 seconds they attack.
They also have this extra 25
magic damage.
Resist.
That too.
We have more attacks per second and more damage together is a lot to deal with.
New. And they're not too shabby. 900 HP. 100 more than your average growth. What's do we see even pyromancers? So you upgraded them. Yeah, we do see some. And yeah, they have, oh boy, 0.43 attacks per second, so they're slower. They do less damage. And they, I believe they can't ignite without oil, right? They don't ignite by default.
And the doors don't have any oil, so
exactly.
That's not very fortunate. It's really nice in team games though. But yeah,
No.
you have to upgrade the pyromancers to have the same kind of AoE like the Winter Mages do. So that's also
honestly, I feel like maybe the balloons should apply oil.
Yeah, maybe.
Just make that less damage and make that apply oil, something like that.
By the way, we got a gifted sub coming through from Scorpion Laws. Thank you so much. Good to see you again. Oh,
and insult to injury, the dwarf pyromancer also has less health, only 800.
Oh yeah.
And no resistances. It's inferior in every regard.
It just costs
here comes the
Moon
base
Silver, which is supposedly a bit easier to get.
True.
Just because you're using stone, but yeah, this is gonna be the main going down, and with that, Galactic should be taking game 2 as well. Brutal. The other guys didn't even get
Brutal indeed.
close to the main. They didn't even touch it. It's full health. Yikes.
But better showing from Hyperion than in the first game.
Yeah, for sure.
So that was a lot nicer. But yeah, against elves you have to be a lot more aggressive and get your damage in. You have to slow them down. If you just let them ramp, they will run rampant.
Welcome everybody to Game 3. Our map is gonna be Hard Rock, and in the orange color, the man who needs to bring this back, this is DonHyperion, playing as the dwarves.
And the arch nemesis of the dwarves, Galactic, with his elves, and the arch druid coming in from the lower east side.
This time we've got the warrior of the depths, so different hero choice,
Hype!
which is very hype indeed. Galactic stays on the Archdruid. It works for him, why change it? By the way, we got another sub coming through from Scorpion Laws, gifting to you, Matt Hat.
Aww, thank you very much.
Thanks. So let's take a quick look at how he's building the early game for the Warrior of the Depths. Usually he skips Head Splitter, but this time going for it. We also have Sweeping Strike and Relentless Rage.
No. And I
Inspiring
think
Presence.
the trick to a late game is gonna be good use of Battle Frenzy into the Disruptor, just to keep that
Yeah.
Archdruid controlled. And what I'm actually surprised that we don't see in like competitive games with dwarves anymore is, even though I hate it personally, it's fair game to do go sniper stance for the sentries and basically just go in, stun him, and then just double tap him with the sentries. I think that's how you control that druid. And it's very obnoxious, but it's also very powerful.
Yeah, with the stasis combined, I think that's a really good shout, Matt Hat, so I'm glad you mentioned it. Now here's the thing, the Warrior of the Depths can actually mash the Archdruid in the flag fights because he's got this boon here, which is coming from, what's it called again, Relentless Rage. Every attack, he boosts himself up in attack speed as well as attack damage. Ooh, Galactic actually gets that flag planted in front. But every time he does, this hero just punishes him directly in the 1v1.
No. Our little warrior probably should get bonus damage versus wooden targets with his double axes. Chop, chop.
But yeah, like he's got a lot more health, by 400. More damage against single targets here.
He's a beefy boy.
But Galactic just too good at planting down those flags as quickly as possible. Now, while they do these fights here, let's take a quick look on the other side. We've got triple Stonecutter, a Charburner, which is coming up in a sec, as well as a Hunting Cabin. No, it's not. It's not coming. Oh, it is. It is. I thought it was blocked, but it's all good. It's all good. Second base is a Stonecutter and the Hunting Cabin.
Ooh, warrior might be in trouble here. Who's running out of potions first here? Okay, they're both on the last potion.
That was a nice kill.
Oh, the Mole Rider! Coming in with the clap. Give him the Mole Rider claw. Very nice.
As for Galactic's build, we are just looking at triple Woodcutter, Hunting Cabin, another Woodcutter, and that's it for the moment. Trying to fight the Revenants very early on, and also Scorpion Laws gifting another sub to Sherman. Awesome, thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's a curious choice here from Galactic. Because that's basically just locking him in place until that banner is up. And like even if he gets it up, these early outposts aren't that beefy against Revenants. Oh, the Mole Rider! No! Mowley! And down he goes. Died to some bandits.
Yeah, sorry for missing that.
Undead bandits.
I'm not sure where this happened.
Just to the northeast, but the stone post should get up, even though the undead
I
is
see it.
nibbling at it.
Yeah, that should be no problem to grab, and also you can always teleport back. We have a handful of Axe-Wheelers for DonHyperion, and they might be going after the other Revenants here. It's probably safer actually to just get to safe bases and not mess too much with Galactic in case he does decide to go for a Guardian heavy early game, which could very much be possible. Oh no, it's not gonna happen, I think. Shrine of Growth is being upgraded, that's all the stone getting reinvested here, and I think we're looking at a tier 2 build for our elves.
Very nice. Yeah, it's curious how this map has developed. So now we're seeing like these early Revenant picks, just to make sure that both of them have enough XP and that not one side gets superior XP here. Because if you mess up on this map and your enemy gets like 3 of those camps, you are in trouble.
Yeah, absolutely, because they get level 5 from that. And a lot of map control. So it's nice for DonHyperion to control the middle, 100%. He's getting himself some extra potions now so that he can keep going. And yeah, the smoother your build is and your pathing when it comes to taking down creeps, the better.
Indeed, but I hope we see some pullback micro, and we do. No, nice. You do have to be careful of the Revenant with the 200 swords. They cleave your boys, and they love it. Unfortunately, the outpost down there is taking down of these Revenants without our little friendly dwarf being there.
That's annoying for the gold, but I think he's in XP range.
Could be tight, but he probably was when it went down.
He's doing
So
nice
funny having like
targeting.
both of these players just playing PvE at the moment, just having some very sweaty micro with some camps.
The camps kind of force it because they keep retargeting the units.
Yeah. And sometimes they just do wander into your scouting posts as well.
Yeah. Well, everything has been picked up, Matat. DonHyperion is now on a level 4.2 or something like that. Getting close to having 4k gold. He's got 2 points in brute force now, as well as finally picking up recuperate, as well as the stalwart song, which is going to keep generating this little bubble shield around him for 100 health. Oh, leaving one revenant.
Yeah, one always sneaks by.
Galactic has the one grove. Still pumping for the moment the guardians from the main, but not for much longer. He's got 12 stone already. That was from 0 stone as he upgraded his outpost, but tier 2 should be coming in momentarily. There it is after that guardian. So very clean build order, 100%. And getting questions in the chat. Is this live? This is live. Well, we're delayed by a few seconds, but still. They are playing right meow.
It's as live for the players as it can get.
So what's Galactic buying? He's got 3 grand. He's buying nothing. Gonna go for the middle now, looking to get some XP going. And for DonHyperion, I mean, he's getting really close to level 5, especially if he takes those creeps on the side.
Hyperion could have been shopping up top. It's a bit of a shame that he didn't.
Oh yeah, because he's got like almost 5k, so
Nope.
selling the armor would mean that he actually would get his tier 3 armor. He's gonna just teleport home and defend this.
Should be fine here indeed. The only trap you can fall into with the warrior is that you should never upgrade your offhand. It's like 5 damage or 10 damage
Yeah.
for 3k gold.
Yeah, that's like the last thing you do. You should do literally everything else first, even the helmet.
After you win the game, then you can go and get it.
Now, some of those 1 hour games, you actually have the gold for it. But
True.
it's so rare that we get those actually lately.
I think some people might even just get the crows before that. Damn birds and oh, Galactic. Oh, okay, good trade. I was about to say if he couldn't defend this, but
It really looks like he can't, Mad Hat. The Guardians are trying to make something happen here with the Warrior, but that's a base trade. And honestly, the Guardians are very surrounded now by Axe Wielders. Sentries are coming along as well, but Archer reaches level 5 as the hero is killed. And we should be seeing a Vombo combo. Alice Wrath is in. He's getting chased so hard though that he'll have to chug a potion and get a refresh on this.
indeed.
DonHyperion is looking good. He's finally ahead in population for once. He can take down this base. He can remake his hero from the nearby Godstone. And it's going to be a pretty quick process. All those sentries will help a lot against both the Guardians as well as the Archer. I mean, the Guardians have some resist, but they have low health.
Yeah. And by virtue of him having both middle Godstones, Galactic can't do his... It's going to have a lot harder time doing his usual split push shenanigans.
Yeah.
So it's a lot less rainy game for DonHyperion.
But tier 2 is unlocked for our Dwarf player. And I suppose we should be seeing no iron right now, but Earthshapers, yeah, they're coming. Galactic once again trying to
teleport
defend
in.
this. Ooh.
Slice. From the
Wombo
Guardian
combo.
command. Oh boy.
That's gonna be a lot of kills actually with the Guardians surrounding this whole shebang. There are tons and tons of sentries. That's gonna hurt these Guardians and both the hero.
Pew, pew.
Galactic going in with the heal and another Vombo combo is coming through. Actually, there was no root in there. It's a lot less damage this way.
Ooh, our warrior goes
Wow.
down.
Does he have Obliterate too, by the way, there? Yes, he does. So Galactic is very close now to level 6. A few more unit picks and he's got it. He's also been able to rebuild the Shrines of Growth.
Question is, okay, it's a fortified outpost and there's not that many Guardians left. So I think it's safe for now and our hero is back here. So it should be fine for now. DonHyperion should really go and... oh, he does have level 3 armor, there we go. My apologies.
That was a really nice Obliterate, cleaving through the majority of this army, and Galactic is denying the ground very nicely. I think it's a priority for him now to upgrade these front bases to Shrine Growth level 2s and 3s, whatever he can afford. Got a lot of resources, so certainly should consider it. And it looks like we are shopping.
Is there only Moon Silver in the middle? Okay, we have got some in the base itself.
Oh yeah. Moonsilver is a really rare resource, as well as Lenya. We've got lots in the middle, but that's kind of it. The top sector has some.
Exactly, yeah. Top sector and the home base and the middle, that's about it. So pretty interesting with the tier 3 resources here.
I really like that DonHyperion just decided to take his lead and tried to get further ahead by grabbing these back sectors. He's also using combat focus, as this will allow him to walk faster and get done with this process quicker. Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, meanwhile,
Yeah,
Galactic with the Iron Mines, dude.
If he can do the classic dwarf thing and get his berserkers out relatively quickly before Galactic has anything on Mars, then he could siege down one of these forward sectors.
Yeah, that mass is coming. Galactic has 5 Iron Mines, so the sooner the dwarves can do something, the better. Right now they have the advantage, so trading would be definitely in their interest.
Oh, but DonHyperion is pop-capped again. Seems to be a little bit of a struggle bus with the dwarves today.
I don't think Galactic meant to detonate that Alice Wrath. I think he was trying to put down the heal for the Guardians, not that. So you have to wait a moment, but maybe obliterate through this army again. No?
Yeah, the Stalwart Song came in.
Oh, we might get clapped. It's the wrong clap.
Ooh, nice interrupt there.
Oh wait, we didn't unlock the big clap. Disruptor is not in for the Warrior of the Depths. He actually went with Recuperate 2 instead, so that he doesn't get slowed and all these ailments. That can be
Decent
applied.
choice too. But yeah, without Battle Frenzy and Disruptor, he's just asking to get shot like we keep seeing. Because he doesn't have a quick way in or out.
Yeah, there is an armor on this guy. What is that? Is that tier 2? No, tier 3 armor is on.
Oh man, and that choke point that he created himself here is just punishing him.
Yeah, it's really tough on this map actually, because you
Yeah.
kind of want to balance the reinforcement time of the units with the resource gatherers that have to drop the
but
resources off when you purchase. And
The warrior is cleaving here. Look at that. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his big axe. But he's hitting a couple of guardians each time. Rage has ended now. And oh, that's bad.
ooh, that was a mean beam.
Beam.
Didn't quite get in range enough. But we have a handful of protectors for the dwarves. I think if they can put them, for the elves, if they can put them in the front, that's exactly what Galactic would need right now for these girls to take the damage. There's so much coming in.
Oh, but the choke points are brutal for our dwarf boys.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna have to leg it out of here because the Shrine of Growth level 3 is doing a ton of arrow damage.
I think at this point I would have loved to see because in this map the resources are so clumped. So just get in there and kill all the workers if you find the mental time for it.
Well.
Just pretend like you're fighting for the Shrine of Growth and then send your hero to nuke those workers.
49 resistance reductions, that is quite a lot. Caffey Bat has subscribed, thank you.
No. Little man up the shops. Couldn't afford anything, it didn't sell his armor. Interesting.
Oh, he literally is broke. That's not good.
Our druid boy is still full on vanilla though.
We got more subs from Scorpion Lost. Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you indeed. Yeah, and this is the problem with no battle frenzy. Like, he can't get in and out of the choke point. He can't get into them.
Yeah, exactly. And that nerf that he applies to the enemies as well, the Enfeeble and the
Yes.
Impair, those are
Oh, here we
very
go.
useful to have.
He's cleaving the workers finally.
Now, does DonHyperion start any upgrades already, or what? We've got Protective Shield coming up, but he's already tier 3, man. He's making Berserkers.
Good. That's what he needs.
That's exactly what he needs. You're so correct. The Sanctum is having 10 idle workers as the woodcutters have run out. Galactic might be in a little bit of a problematic situation here. He can barely afford the building upgrades.
DonHyperion's biggest problem is that he's constantly pop capped. He's 140 out of 140. How much is the pop cap upgrade? I don't know if he does have a workshop. Oh, he doesn't have the eco upgrade. Okay, that was disgusting damage by the druid.
Even through the protective shields, he's getting these units down to half HP. At least he can't meme beam down the Warrior of the Depths after this, because he can actually escape.
That's kind of the first time the choke point works against the elves, but oh, he's just standing in the fire!
Oh, so much AoE, and once again an Alice Raft coming through. Okay, Galactic is gonna lose a base, but now he's got his tier 2. I mean, look at all these protectors. They're in such a high number. Of course, the Warrior of the Depths can escape the meme beam, as predicted, because he's immune to afflictions when he uses his recuperate, and it will be ready on cooldown, so that's never gonna be a threat again. Could still weaken other things.
The Moon Silver Mines are beginning to come down in the middle. But it's one of those risky things where we might see that, like earlier, if he loses them, it's a problem. Oh no, and the fresh Maidly Blade Berserker is getting picked off.
Oi. Down they go.
Shanked. Okay, that Axe Wielder is going somewhere. Wait, is he looking to tunnel? Do we have a tunnel
is he?
somewhere?
I love it.
I
But
feel like
that's
he's scouting for tunnel position.
that looks like a harass worker to me. If you've got a Moon Silver Smeltery coming up, I'm just quickly looking through these bases, Matt had.
I've got some in the middle. I haven't seen anywhere else. Oh, another big fight here on the right. Lots. That's a lot of Earth Shapers.
Well, this is as good a spot as any for the dwarves to try to take this kind of fight. The berserkers are in the front, but yeah, so many units are once again taking the fire and Ellis Wrath combo.
Yeah,
Even
it's like against
Obliterate, too.
protectors. Like if you imagine, like at the moment the berserker only does 180. Well, what is it? 240 damage per strike. So that's getting reduced by 45. If it's glowing axes, it's just 0 and it all goes through. It's such a big difference.
It's 8 berserkers right now, 17 earth shapers. If they had the focus, they'd be in business, I would say. But right now, Galactic has caught up with the population. He's up a little bit, actually.
Yeah, and the Moon Silver upgrade, the enchanted axes are coming in now.
Yeah, it's gonna be so important because almost
It's
none
just being
of these
researched.
units have active magic resist.
Okay, should wait for his army to heal up here, and then come in when the attack's finished. How many berserkers are we talking about by now? We've got 9 of them. That's not too bad.
Yeah, he's pumping them like there's no tomorrow, and it's only stone halls, so there's absolutely no golems this time.
Also,
Still, they're trying to go for the shine.
there are only 5 wardens, which are the traditional counter to berserkers. So this could be a very nice timing here. There we go. Glowy axes are in.
Yeah, Galactic brought his whole army, but of course DonHyperion doesn't want to lose his entire force, so he's gonna leave. Fight on defensive terms. Wait, he's hitting another base. Galactic was not ready for it. He didn't see where they went. This Shrine of Growth is essentially toast.
Yeah, should be going down. Very nice.
Oh, no,
Oh,
no,
we
no,
got a bit
the
of a traffic
units.
jam.
They can't move. Okay, Galactic can now absolutely punish this real hard.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, it needs to leave. Don't fall into the trap. Never fight under an outpost while your enemy has 200 pop cap.
Yeah, it will take a lot of regeneration time here to make something happen. The Stone Hall can tank a little bit and buy some time. DonHyperion, I think, making a good choice to run the other way.
He's
And see if he can
abandoning
take
ship.
down the bottom base. But if Galactic takes over the top, that's still a problem. There's a lot of Lenya here, and Galactic is certainly looking to get into tier 3, I think.
Oh, all those resources are gonna drop on the ground. Look at all these carriers. Oh, that's so much stuff Galactic is gonna pick up here.
Yeah, all that stone he can use from here on.
It looks like Galactic wants, DonHyperion wants to take this fight here, but he's just keeps standing in the fire.
He's got such a clump at the front of the base. Now he does take it down, but Galactic can just build it right back up, and he's getting way more than this base is worth.
Yeah, I don't know.
Main beam
what
hasn't
he's
been
thinking.
countered.
What was he thinking?
Oh, that mass fire coming through, and I only see dwarven corpses, Mad Hat. This is terrible news for DonHyperion.
Yeah, this was another right click onto the sector while the entire army's dying.
Aye, aye, aye. Well, Galactic's here to punish with 156 population of tier 2 well upgraded units. By the way, the protectors have their upgrade. Don't know if we mentioned that before, but they now do AoE in front of them. Don't even know if that Warrior of the Depths will be coming out of the Godstone. This border fortress is struggling. I think it will be denied, the hero. Oh no, 85% and denied.
That is rough. And yeah, this is how you right click a base. Once you've killed most of your entire enemy's army, then you can right click on it. Oh, those poor berserkers. Those poor boys.
Yeah, they're gonna have a really tough time from here on out. Again, Galactic lost a lot of units. It's a bit closer than it was, but with Galactic having come out as the victor of these battles, taking over these sectors, it's a huge deal. The Lenya, it's coming. High Sanctum's done. He's started to gather Lenya at home actually, and he's got his foresters. Although I don't think you want to equip 4 lumberjacks in there. Usually you want to put 2 each.
And at this point, Galactic can just stop gathering stone because he's gonna get all the stone he needs from these buildings.
Wow, Scorpion Laws gifting even more subs now to Saylok. Thanks so much, Scorpion Laws.
More like Scorpion subs.
Scorpion subs, yeah. With the Z.
They sting ya.
Let's see if DonHyperion
Make you all feel all fuzzy inside. Because you're dying. I will screw some death.
Noria's command is on the Archdruid Mad Hat. He bought it from the shop. Not sure when this happened, but it happened.
That's a worthwhile investment. Oh god, the clump! Mercy!
The damages coming through are just bonkers. We've got Obliterate 2 at 129 magic damage. Alan's Fire is doing 31 per second. 172 for each effect of Alan's Wrath. So it doubles basically when you use both Alan's Fire and Trian's Grasp.
And the fun thing about Obliterate is that it's the 129 AoE thing can overlap.
Yes, it's 8 shots of them at level 2.
It's pretty spicy.
Oh, tons of fully upgraded bases, Lenya Purifiers in random locations for our Alvin player. And the Lenya Harvesting is in full effect, Mad Hat. This is...
Oh wow, we have a lot of Pyromancers, by the way.
Oh, do we? Nice.
Well, the question is, will it be?
He's got 7. At the moment, more Berserkers, but are they upgrading these guys? Looks like the workshop is currently searching the Volcano stands for golems, but there's no golems. There's no.
The only thing I can think of is a base snipe attempt with golems, but
it would have to be that.
He doesn't have the charcoal for that.
You're not even close, and this map is actually a bit low on wood anyway. So once again, good news for the elves. They can just keep getting the wood back with their foresters. Should it come down to that.
Yeah, it's the trouble with this map. There's even the non-choke pointy area are pretty choke pointy. So if you have like a 200 pop army, there's not much wraparound, and just Druid with his army just absolutely excels if the army can't maneuver much.
Upgraded Lenya Harvesters. We were talking about the value of all that stone. There it is. Galactic doesn't need to make new buildings. He can just recycle some of these wood buildings and use the stone instead.
Indeed.
Okay, now
that's
a
upgraded.
brutal choke point to go in for either player. You don't want it. You got the Wanderers upgraded. We've got
the Berserkers are all in the back line.
The Protectors are upgraded as well for high health. Oh god. Well, the formation is now correct for the dwarves, but is that enough stuff? Galactic is only up by 10 population. The Warrior of the Depths is happy to take the shots, but it's still too much for him. Galactic is gonna run. It is after all fortified outpost. Has to be careful, but yeah, all these Lenya upgrades will be through by now. Even the Warden has been upgraded.
Yeah. Honestly, at this point, I just want to see frosty chickens freeze some stuff. It's so bad, but it's fun.
Embracing the winter, yes. I'm totally here for. Man, I'd be here for Ice Phoenixes. Maybe not on this map, but if there's enough time, if you get like 20 of them, they just delete the main. There's no stopping it.
There is enough dead zones on this map that I think they can make it.
Yeah. Yeah, and there wouldn't be enough anti-air, I would say. Because DonHyperion would want to have Berserkers. He would want to have, like, Earthshapers. They're not gonna stop that.
I actually don't know how balloons trade into Phoenixes.
I think they would do okay.
One would assume so. That's giant fucking ballista for big game hunting versus chickens.
Chickens. Okay, the dwarves are gonna speed through here, trying to take back the middle now. Galactic is just gonna teleport back up, and he's
Okay,
got
but this
all
is-
the AoE in the world.
Yeah, but this is gonna be the best fight DonHyperion is gonna get.
Yeah, he's got a full wraparound, finally not clumped. And it looks like he's still kind of getting deleted under this Shrine of Growth. It's just currently
Yeah,
at
he
level
still
3.
had most of his army in one big blob.
Oh, the teleport didn't grab most of the army. DonHyperion is gonna drop below 90 pop.
But he is catching up to Galactic. So he's doing well in that regard. But yeah, he lost both the Moon Silver sectors, so he has to do it at home. Is he doing it at home? Wait, where is the Moon Silver here?
It's in
Oh,
the
he's not doing
right
it at
corner.
home.
No. No, he's not.
Oh, okay, no. Yeah, then he's in trouble. I mean, as long as he can keep pumping Berserkers and Sentries, he should be fine, but...
It's just he's got absolutely no charcoal right now. Where is that? What is he trying to make? It's just Berserkers and Axe Wielders that he's making, as far as I can tell. Handful of other units.
No, honestly, I wouldn't... I was about to say I wouldn't hate a Spirit of the Mountain attempt, but he doesn't have the Moon Silver income.
Yeah, very true. Well, at least the Titans can be made in super secure locations. The Tainted Obelisk is right here. Same location for Galactic. And it costs a lot of Moon Silver, so that's a problem. But if you start gathering at home now, we could talk about that.
Wait, where's the thing for Galactic? Oh, down there.
Yeah, bottom right.
Oh, I want to see him. Good old Treant. I haven't seen him in a while. Just destroy our worlds.
Is Galactic
The
not
wrath
looking
of Mother
to...
Nature incarnate.
He is defending it, but he's got Winter Mages this time. Yeah, those can just freeze the army. In these lower population engagements, they definitely have the time to do it.
Yeah, and here's what we said earlier, that DonHyperion had the advantage of the Godstones. You just pop right up and defend your base.
Yeah, DonHyperion has to use up his teleports if Galactic abuses this advantage right now.
I mean, at this point, DonHyperion needs like a Warhorn in the sector here just to keep speeding about.
It wouldn't be a bad idea, but that also costs Moon Silver, just further
Yeah,
adding
it's
to
super
the
expensive.
requirements, right? But it's good when you do have it.
Oh no, always these choke point traps. It's a trap and it's a wrap.
Oh, they're going through it. They're taking so much damage from the fire attack. Oh my god. Level 10 is achieved for the Archdruid. He's not going to get any stronger than this. Well, he could go to the shop and get stronger. I lied. Looks like they're still taking down the dwarves easily.
Yeah, the dwarves are being hunted down to extinction here. Poor lads.
Well, it's going to be impossible to come back from here. I think we're going to see a tap out of DonHyperion in a moment. Nothing he can do at this point, to be completely honest with you guys. But he's still got himself the bronze round where he can show his prowess. But Galactic going to the finals at this rate.
Indeed.
He's telling DonHyperion to chill with these Winter Mages.
But good showing. I think, honestly, he really needed the teleport into stun. Just to keep that Archdruid from frying his entire army. It has a pretty decent AoE, so on the regular you would get like a lot of the backline stunned as well.
152k damage from Galactic's hero. That's
Honestly,
a
I
lot.
expected more.
You're disappointed, I see.
I guess the game didn't run long enough.
We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.